I was making a video earlier today that didn't work out because of all the trucks and people around, and now I'm gonna do it here at the Bayside area, North Bend, Welcome to. Yeah. And I'm here with the seagulls and the geese. Can you see it? Well, there's a goose somewhere. How do you make it? Well, there's a goose. I can't. Okay, there's a goose. Okay, I'm gonna do my history of being a Pink Floyd fan, and I have my iPod right here, which has my Pink Floyd songs. See? Right here is my iPod, and I have Pink Floyd and Sid Barrett and After Waters music. I'm gonna walk around as I talk about this. Seen people do videos that are a little bit more outdoorsy, and I thought, to do a more outdoorsy video. Got my backpack on, put on. Oh, okay. My Pink Floyd backpack. Okay, it all started in 2002. I didn't really want to go to this church thing. My dad made me go because it was like a big church event, and they were gonna have this big party for the youth to get around from our Episcopalian church. And I met this boy who was about 14. He was kind of rock and rollish. I was about 15, and I met him at the thing, and he was into Pink Floyd. At first he was kind of gothic, kind of alternative, not goth, but alternative, like to write poetry and stuff. And no one really talked to him. He was really handsome. He looked really, he was like 18, not 14, and we talked about stuff and music. And then at the party he played the final cut, and I then fell in love with him, or I thought I did. And then the church thing ended, and I got his email address, and we emailed for a while, but that quit, and I had a huge crush on this guy. I thought, wow, it was gonna work out and stuff, and it didn't. And God, none in a truck. I hate trucks. Okay, it didn't work out. But I ended up getting a Pink Floyd CD, Echoes Best of Pink Floyd. My mom had it, and she was playing another Brick in the Wall during our 8th grade year, and this was when I was in the 9th grade, and so as the 9th grade progressed, a week after that, I met the boy. I got the Echoes Best of Pink Floyd, and then I started listening to Pink Floyd more and looking up the band members and wanting all the albums for Christmas. And eventually I got the albums and stuff, and then I started learning about the band and Roger Waters and David Gilmour and Sid Barrett and Richard Wright and stuff, and Nick Mason, and I learned about the song meanings and stuff like that, just on internet stuff, because I didn't know a lot of Pink Floyd fans. So in the middle of the summer, after my grandma passed away, I said, enough of this. I'm going to actually look it up and learn for myself. I'm not going to get any help from students because they were listening to rap music. I had done a report on Roger Waters. It was like that year but it wasn't. I would have done a better job now because I know him a lot better, and it would have been more informative. It was just some facts I found out myself, and then I went on. So when I finally got on the Pink Floyd forums, I learned about the bands and read more interviews and just got into it and just developed a respect for the band, and I got the solo albums for Roger Waters, and then I started to listen to like Syd Barrett's music, and then I'd have like at some points I couldn't listen to Pink Floyd either because I listened to it too much, or for other reasons like fans or something like that making me irritated, or band members or something like that, and then I'd stop listening to it. I never stopped fully liking Pink Floyd. I think that stays with you for life, but I couldn't listen to it for a very long time. It was just hard to listen to it, and it's just like one of those bands, you can start listening to it a lot all the time, and then you don't listen to it at all, and then there's some points where you listen to it, have to listen to it on the radio, and somebody says, well, Libby, don't you like that band? Or when Money comes on, and or sometimes you listen to it here or there. But I'm been a fan since 2002, and it's 2013 now, so it's about 11 years, and I'm 25 and I'll be 26, so it's going to be 11 years since I've been a Pink Floyd fan. That's kind of interesting how time goes by so fast, and it's just been a bumpy ride, and I've been really blessed to get to know the band and to be a Pink Floyd fan. A lot of people get caught up into the arguments about Pink Floyd, which Pink Floyd band member is the best. And I'll admit, I have favorite bands members. Like I personally prefer Roger Waters, but that doesn't mean I don't like the Pink Floyd after Pink Floyd music after Roger Waters left the band. I like that too, and I do listen to it, but not as much as the stuff with it. I do enjoy it, and it's good music, but I don't know. Some people don't like listening to Pink Floyd after Syd Barrett quit the band. I like the Division Bell and A Memory Lapse of Reason, and I asked for my dad for my birthday for the CD Pulse. I respect David Gilmour. He's a great guitarist, and he has such a cool voice. And in his earlier days, I don't know if this matters, he was really attractive, but I just prefer Roger Waters. It doesn't mean I hate David Gilmour or the other members. It just means I prefer Roger Waters. I like them working as a team, and I enjoy their solo music, but I've always preferred Roger Waters towards David Gilmour, and it's not because I hate them or dislike them. I'm just a Rogerette, and I guess people have their own preferences, but people fight over it and fight over who's right and who's wrong, and sometimes Roger can be a prick and has been a prick, and don't always agree with him. I mean, he can be very egoistic and narcissistic at times, to the point where it's like, okay, whatever, Roger, but he's a very good artist, and I respect him, and he's very attractive, and he's very smart. he has a lot of good qualities. I love David Gilmour. He's awesome. He gives to charities. He has a good heart. He's also very arrogant, like Roger, and a lot of people undermine that, I guess. But they're a cool band, and I'm glad, I listen to Pink Floyd. I also listen to Led Zeppelin, the Moody Blues, Cream, Rolling Stones, the Beatles. I listen to a lot of older music. I like some of the music today, but I prefer classic rock towards Justin Bieber and that stuff. Doesn't mean I don't listen to Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga or Britney Spears. It just means I prefer classic rock towards the new stuff. And I find it more interesting to listen to. I know I'm young, and a lot of people look up, say, you're 25 and you listen to that. Well, big deal. It's just music preference. I like old music. My dad listened to classical music from when Beethoven, and Mozart, and that was way before he was born. He was born in 1953, and Beethoven and Mozart were 100 years before, and he doesn't get a snap on the back for that. I mean, music taste doesn't have to do with age. It just has to do with what kind of music you like. And some kids like Justin Bieber. I don't like him, but that's what they like. I like all kinds of music, and I don't think it's so special that I prefer Pink Floyd and I'm 25. It's not that big of a deal. It's just music to me, and that's the way I listen to my music is older. It's just a coincidence. Music shouldn't age, and I think if it's real music, it'll live forever, because there's some songs that have been for hundreds of years and people still listen to them, like my dad, like Beethoven. Some people listen to classical music, some people listen to whatever they want, whatever brings them back to their happy place in high school or middle school or right now or anything. I enjoy Pink Floyd because I'm a nerd, and it's just kind of like intellectual rock and roll, and makes me think, and I don't know, it's just like it got me into the the field of working with psychiatry, mental illness and stuff like that, with Sid Barrett and his mental breakdown. It's getting windy, and it helped me get through my own breakdown. Pink Floyd music has, and it's just overall helped me get through a lot of things that I never thought I could get over on my own, and that's why I enjoy the music, and that's why I'm making this video. I was gonna make another video, but it was didn't turn out. Cars were in the way and stuff like that, so I thought I'd try to make another shot around here. Obviously, that there's gonna be people coming back and forth, I hope, but not. But my mom was the one who got me listening to it first, because she would play Pink Floyd all the time in the car when I was little, so I grew up listening to it. And now that I'm an adult, I have like a lot of their CDs and hopefully getting more. And I mean, I got their solo albums. It's not as much how many albums you get. I like to collect them. It's how much you enjoy it and understand the music. And you can have like a bunch of Pink Floyd crap, like bunch of t-shirts. You can wear a t-shirt like Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt and not be a fan. You just, those kind of people make me mad. People who wear Pink Floyd band t-shirts and say, well, I have The Wall and I'm a Pink Floyd fan, and you have you don't know anything about the band or the music. That's kind of like being a poser, and that pisses me off to see teenagers who like hip-hop and have no respect, barely any respect for Pink Floyd, wearing Pink Floyd t-shirts, saying they're Pink Floyd fans when they're not. It's just, for me as a fan, it's offensive, and it's offensive to many other fans. It just sucks. It's like you're ripping us off, because I've spent hours and hours studying about Pink Floyd music and how it makes me feel, and I've listened to The Wall. I've listened to more albums than there's just Pink Floyd, The Wall, or Dark Side of the Moon. Fudge! Yeah, that's not cool. One of my backpack fell apart. My Pink Floyd. Well, I've been listening to more Pink Floyd albums than just The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon. As you can tell, I have a Dark Side of the Moon purse that's kind of just decided to fall apart. I'll fix it later. Luckily, it's fixable. But I listened to The Wall and the other stuff, and like the other Pink Floyd music, like Relics, Pipers at the Gates of Dawn, and bad with names, Uma Guma, more. God, I'm so bad with names. A Sorcerer Full of Secrets. Animals, The Final Cut. Why does this happen whenever I need it the most? Piper at the Gates of Dawn. More Relics. A Sorcerer Full of Secrets. Animals. Metal or Melody or Metal. Uma Guma, parts 1 and part 2. Pulse. I also listen to a lot of the bootleg concerts from Pink Floyd that my friends gave me from concerts, like from 1974 and 1975, and their solo careers in 1987 and 1984 and such like that. And I like Roger Waters' solo albums, like Amused to Death and Radio Chaos and Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking and such. I recently got into Syd Barrett's solo career again with the Madcap Laughs, and now I'm getting Barrett CD in the mail. And I like David Gilmour's solo careers, sort of. It's kind of interesting and has David Gilmour sound. I think people are coming on the boardwalk and wondering, who's this strange ass pink girl talking about music and Pink Floyd? So I think I better stop while I'm at it. So I'm going to show you the view.